In today's show, we have news about Disney app updates make booking dining reservations easier. Walt Disney World quietly reopens Hall of Presidents attraction at Magic Kingdom, and so much more on today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast, your Disney infotainment podcast. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times, and get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Ooh, welcome to the show. Show number 878, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it's the news for June 29th. Or June 30th.
June
as
30th.
we record it.
That is the end of an era. No, end of a month.
Yeah, end of the month. Finally. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, before we get started with all the Disney news, join us live here every Monday on YouTube or our podcast page on Facebook. So you go to Facebook, go find the Disney Parks podcast page, or you can do it here on YouTube. And you can type comments, and we can see them, and we can discuss them if we have to. So you can do all that. If you like this show, we have two other shows of interest over on Patreon. You go to that over at patreon.com. Search for Disney Parks Podcast, and we will bubble up to the top of that list. And as we'd like to remind you, please visit our store over at stitchintime00.etsy.com. And I will tell you this right now, you will be the first people to hear it. We are going to be running a Christmas in July sale on all of our Christmas shirts. We got 7 Christmas shirts coming out this month, and they will all be on sale with a special promo code. Go check either Stitch in Time, Disney Parks Podcast, Disney by the Numbers, or my Facebook for a post with the special promo code for stitchintime00.etsy.com. Okay, hey, this show is brought to you by our awesome, spectacular, super friends over at DVC Buy Resale. If you want to own or unown or get more of a DVC, these are the people to call. DVC Buy Resale will help you buy or sell your Disney Vacation Club membership. They make it super simple, super easy. They will walk you through the whole process, hold your hand, and make sure you are getting the best deals on DVC points at top Disney resorts. So if you're a first-timer or a long-time fan, they're friendly and expert people can walk you through every step, no stress, just magic and pixie dust. So if you're ready to buy, you're ready to sell, you're ready to add on, if you need extra points, visit dvcbyresale.com or call 1-800-844-4099. Please make sure you tell them the Disney Parks Podcast sent you. Say, hey, those dudes over at Disney Parks Podcast told me to call you. That's what you want to say.
Yep.
So they are the dream makers. They will make it all happen for you. Please also go visit our travel partners over at Destination to Travel. So there you go.
We have it all.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yep. Stay tuned at the end of the news. I am going to talk about pass holder reservations for Test Track. So stay tuned at the end. All right, what do we got first, Mr. James?
Number 1 on the docket today would be new Coca-Cola collaboration celebrates Star Wars fans across the galaxy. Disney and Coca-Cola have launched a new global campaign celebrating Star Wars fandom, creativity, and community tied into Disneyland's 70th anniversary and their decades-long partnership. This collaboration offers 30 limited edition Coca-Cola designs. Wow. Feature iconic Star Wars characters across original and zero sugar lines, including exclusive cans only at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Okay. Augmented reality experience. Fans can scan bottles or ads to unlock immersive content and create personalized hologram style messages, echoing in universe transmission. Creative campaign set in a movie theater. The campaign includes TV, digital, and in-park activations, reinforcing the emotional connection between fans, Coca-Cola, and Star Wars. With the global rollout, products will be available across North America, Latin America, Europe, Japan, and Asia South Pacific starting July of 2025. Disney and Coca-Cola emphasized the campaign's goal to celebrate the power of Star Wars stories, shared passions, and connection across generations.
Yeah, I want to see this augmented reality thing where you can get hologram style messages. That sounds interesting. Huh.
It's something that the 70th anniversary is doing, and we're getting it as well. That's nice. 30 designs too. Wow.
It feels like I'm just going to have to go to my local supermarket and start scanning codes. Right?
Yeah. Just scan them all.
Okay. If you've ever tried to make a dining reservation at Disney, you will know, especially on the app, let's say this, they've not made it easy at all. Well, they've just added some features this time around that actually will make it a little bit easier. Disney's now introduced new dining reservation updates at both Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World to simplify vacation planning for all types of guests. These enhancements are now available on the Disneyland app and the My Disney Experience app here in Florida. Here is a quick little summary. For your bucket list diners, guests can now view all available dates for a specific restaurant at once via a calendar view. See, that's smart. That's smart. Character dining options are also clearly labeled with the little Mickey icon. For the scheduler and the planner in your family, you can search all dining availability across multiple locations and dates at one time, using a custom time slider to find openings within a specific time range. I feel that that's good and that's bad, because I feel if you use that time range, I would just leave it wide open, because I feel like if you say I only want it between 5 and 7 p.m., you're going to get nothing. You'll see very little things. So I feel like you should leave it open so you get the broad view, and then maybe make some adjustments. That's just me. That's me. For the spontaneity guest, well, guests can join same-day walk-up lists or place mobile orders at select table service locations. Improved filtering and sorting helps locate nearby restaurants by park, resort, or even dining plan eligibility. There's also a new media gallery down at the bottom of the app. Offer photos and vibes of each dining spot. Booking reminder. So reservations open 60 days in advance of your hotel resort reservation. Disney World hotel guests can book their entire stay up to 10 nights starting 60 days out. And these tools make it easier to plan or wing not get a wing, but wing your Disney vacation adventure, whether you're dreaming of a coveted table or just grabbing something on a magical to-go. So I've tried it a couple times now, and it is a little bit easier. It does have some perks to it. So
I'm just looking at it. It does actually work fairly well, honestly. It makes things a lot nicer to deal with.
Yeah. The fact that you can see a restaurant in 1 month view is good. Especially if you're trying to, dine there.
You can dial it. Yeah. You can dial it down to the park, or just search them all at the same time.
Yep.
Just fine by whoever wants to do it. But that works out really well. That's nice.
Yeah.
A great little update.
Yeah. It only took them 10 years to do that, but that's okay. Like I said,
hey, look, progress, wheel of process.
Practice makes perfect.
We're getting there. So no, if we finish everything else in the parks,
Yeah.
we'll be good. So, anyways, up next, Walt Disney World quietly reopens Hall of Presidents attraction at Magic Kingdom. After a 5-month closure, the Hall of Presidents at Magic Kingdom has quietly reopened following the January 20th, 2025 presidential transition. The attraction remains largely the same, with the key update being the return of Donald Trump's audio animatronic figure, who once again recites the presidential oath of office. The show, located in Liberty Square, features all U.S. presidents in animatronic form, with George Washington and the current president having speaking roles. Despite speculation that Disney might alter or retire the attraction due to political sensitivities, it has reopened in its traditional format. Disney gave no prior notice or public comment before today's surprise reopening.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Whatever.
I'm okay with it open. It didn't hurt my feelings. It was a show. It's a show. That's what it is, folks.
Yeah.
It's a show.
It's 20 minutes of air conditioning.
That's exactly it. It's a quick nap.
If you don't like the current president, it's a 20 minutes of air conditioning.
Yep.
So,
And if you want a longer air condition, Epcot has a wonderful American pavilion that's about 40 minutes or more of air conditioning.
yes.
And it's really cold.
It's very, very cold in there. Very cold.
Yes.
Very, very cold. Yeah. All right. Hey, single rider queue returns to Indiana Jones over at Disneyland Park. The single rider line has officially returned to the Indiana Jones adventure at Disneyland as of June 27th. After a brief reappearance in 2021, the option has been unavailable until now. Guests using the single rider line now receive a laminated lanyard card. Really? That's the way we're going to go with this? In English and Spanish. Does it really matter? Instead of the old pink paper pass, riders must ask a cast member if the option is available. Then they enter through the attraction's exit, not the main entrance. So you miss the entire fun queue, kids. The new system integrates single riders more smoothly, with guests being merged into the line after the staircase instead of using a holding pen. Kind of a holding area is what they're trying to say there. In testing, the wait time was 22 minutes compared to the 40-minute posted time outside. So shorter, but not guaranteed. The update follows the recent return of the full Indiana Jones Adventure pre-show early in 2024, which you will not see in the exit queue of this ride for the single rider.
Not at all.
So if you want to see any of those things like the pre-show and the queue's pretty cool. You won't see them in the single rider line since you're being backdoored.
Yeah, I do like the queue. Queue is cool.
It's one of the longer queues there too.
It is.
Yeah. It's quite hefty.
Well, just kind of got to go underground and back up again and around.
Exactly.
Well, here goes the end of an era, which wasn't really an end. Disney World ends the $99 down payment offer for annual passes. Walt Disney World has ended the $99 down payment promotion for annual passes that began in March of 2025. Florida residents using the monthly payment plan must now pay the standard $205 down payment with adjusted lower monthly rates. Current pricing for Florida resident 12-month plan, the Pixie Dust Pass would be $25 a month after $205 down. Pirate $57 a month after $205 down. Sorcerers $79 a month, and Incredipass would be $121 a month. Total prices remain the same whether paid monthly or in full.
Yeah. So when you go online, you can put your $205 down, and then it'll be whatever those monthly fees are. You can add more to the monthly down, but you can only do it in person like at Disney Springs or at one of the guest relations. So if you want to put more than $205 down to lower your monthly payment, you can only do that, but it has to be in person. Online, you can only do the 205. So just keep that in mind, because some people say like, oh, 57 is a lot. I'd like that to be lower. That's great. If you put more down, obviously you'll lower your monthly amount. So you can do that in person. Talk about deposits. There have been updates to Disney's cruise line deposit policy effective June 18th. Disney Cruise Line has lowered the required deposit for new bookings from 20% to 10% of the voyage fare. This change does not apply to reservations made before June 17th, which retain the original 20% deposit and cancellation terms. Some of the details are the cancellation fees for new bookings after June 18th. Cancellation fees match the 10% deposit. Bookings made before June 18th still retain the 20% fees if canceled. And concierge still will get nothing refunded, which I find fascinating that they totally whack those people. Anyway. So when you book concierge, make sure you're really, really, really sure, because there's no canceling. I think you can move it once, but I don't think you can cancel it. So just be warned. If you're making a modification, guests outside the cancellation fee window may cancel and rebook to take advantage of the lower deposit. Standard cancellation fees apply within the cancellation window. Here's the thing. If you could put more money down, just do it. Obviously, then you have less to pay along the way. It's common math. On-board placeholder changes. So for 7-night sailings or longer, a 5% deposit is required when a date is added. So if you're on the cruise and you're booking your placeholder and you know the date you want to sail, then you only have to put 5% down for 7 nights or more. A cancellation within the fee period will also incur a 5% fee, so be warned. And the 3-day hold for converting placeholders is eliminated. Payment is now due immediately. So once you convert your placeholder to a reservation, payment is due immediately. I don't like that part, but that's okay. These updates aim to provide more flexibility for future Disney cruise guests. So there you go.
Yep. It's always fun. Not too bad, other than the placeholder.
Yeah.
So that's that. All right. Disney Dream Factory show returns to Disneyland Paris in 2026. The Disney Dream Factory show is set to return to Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris in 2026 after being paused in late 2024. The announcement hints at a refreshed version, but does not mention Disney Junior, suggesting a possible rebranding or change in characters. Previously titled Disney Junior Dream Factory, the show featured Mickey, Minnie, Fancy Nancy, Vampirina, and Timon, and was praised for appealing to both kids and adults. While the park is still referred to as Walt Disney Studios Park, it is expected to be renamed Disney Adventure World in 2025. When World of Frozen opens. Further details about the updated show are expected soon.
Yeah, cool. Hey, listen, their current Disneyland Paris 20th anniversary show, Nighttime Spectacular, I can't remember the name of it, is a spectacle to see. You're going to have to go to YouTube and watch this. It is drones. It is fireworks. It is lasers. It is everything you want in a nighttime show that we will never see here in the United States. So go look. Disneyland Paris 20th anniversary nighttime show. Go YouTube that. Go. Not now. Wait till the show's over and then you can go see that. Okay. All right, this is the week of 4th of July, and I thought I would just remind you about some things. One is the Magic Kingdom will have fireworks on the 3rd and the 4th. This is Disney Celebrates America. It's a 4th of July concert in the sky fireworks. It happens nightly on the 3rd and the 4th at 9:20 p.m. There will be no Happily Ever After these 2 nights. And then the park hours for these 2 nights will be from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Then over at Epcot, you will get to see Mickey and his friends dressed up in colonial spirit of 1976 over at the American Adventure Pavilion. Very cute pictures if you can grab them. Spaceship Earth will be glowing red, white, and blue. And they will get the tag, the fireworks Heartbeat of Freedom tag. So they will do their normal luminous, the Symphony of Us at 9 p.m. And as soon as that ends, they will start what they call their firework tag, and it'll be called the Heartbeat of Freedom. So it'll have some different music and even more fireworks that will blow your mind. Epcot hours are from 9 to 9, as always. There are no fireworks at the studios and the Animal Kingdom. And Disney just, I think it was today, put out a warning that you will not be allowed to park at any of the Magic Kingdom resorts without a hotel reservation or a dining reservation. So they're warning you now. Do not go to the Poly. Do not go to the Wilderness. Do not go to Contemporary. Do not to the Grand Floridian. They will turn you around and send you home and tell you to go to the TTA or go somewhere else.
Yep.
But not to them.
Any parking normal.
Yep. So just be warned. You've been warned. We told you. They're going to tell you.
No.
So now you know.
Yep. All right. Don't tell us you got turned around. We warned you.
That's right.
All right. Up next, Tortilla Joe's completely demolished among other updates at Downtown Disney District. The former Tortilla Joe's and taqueria buildings at Disneyland Resort's Downtown Disney District have been completely demolished as of June 2025. Only a small cinder block structure remains, likely to be removed or repurposed. These locations closed in early 2024 and are being cleared to make way for 2 new dining venues. Arthur and Son Steak and Bourbon, a classic steakhouse, Pearl's Roadside Barbecue, quick service option. And we also have additional updates. New signage and fresh side-facing signs were added to the D. Lander shop, featuring Pandora and Avengers Reserve, enhancing storefront visibility. Former ESPN Zone transformation. Most scaffolding has been removed to reveal a new white facade with colorful column stripes and hidden Mickey panels. A new large windows now replace the former entrance. A new Lululemon store is confirmed for part of the renovated space, offering athletic gear. The Downtown Disney District is undergoing a significant refresh with new retail, dining, and entertainment spaces continuing to take shape.
Yeah, cool. They are really...
Nice.
I haven't been down there in a long time. I'd love to go see all the changes. Be very interesting. I'd probably be lost. Be like, where the hell is everything? Anyway. Hey, Test Track in here in Walt Disney World is opening up on July 22nd. And there are going to be some pass holder previews. And let me get you the specific dates so that you know. But they're doing this a little bit different than normal and what they've done in the past. So I thought it might be interesting to give you all the FYI. Their pass holder previews will be on July 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19. So here's how it's going to work. Step 1 is you have to make a theme park reservation for one of those dates, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, or 19. Then on the day of, let's say you make a reservation for July 13th. On July 13th, you have to get up at least 6:30 in the morning. Get your app out, because at 7 a.m., the virtual queue will open up for Epcot for you. Okay? And then you can make a virtual queue reservation. If that queue fills up, you will then be able to make it at 1 p.m. when you are in the park that day. So if your reservation is for the 13th, you get to the park, and then at 1 p.m., that virtual queue will open up again. But it will be for you and every other pass holder in the park that day that maybe did not make a reservation but park hopped over there. So the lottery window goes from just a few to very large for 1 p.m. So I am not a fan of this. I would have preferred a specific date and time like they've done in the past. But listen, and the thing is too, like, I say live an hour from the park, and the day of my reservation, I make my queue at 7 o'clock. Let's say the queue gods shine upon me and I get queue number 1. Well, how am I going to get there in an hour to make that queue time? You see, Disney? That doesn't make sense. So, anyway, make a park reservation, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, or 19, and just not on the 17th, and then 7 a.m., and then again 1 p.m. in the park. All right, everybody got it? Good.
Got it.
All right, let's do the headline.
Headline.
And now, the headline news.
Okay, we're going to talk about refurbishments because there were a lot of them. Astro Orbiter at the Magic Kingdom is now reopened and ready to go. Voyage of the... It's still the same thing. It's still little rockets that go around in a circle.
Just
and
brighter
up
and nicer. And
Yeah.
Up to date.
Yeah.
And code.
Voyage of the Little Mermaid in the Magic Kingdom is closing July 21st through the 26th for 5 days for some maintenance. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin in the Magic Kingdom is closing August 4th. Permanently.
Hopefully we're getting the...
about almost a year, they're saying. So
really?
Yeah, because it's
wow.
It's a complete vehicle replacement. We're getting handhelds, we're getting all new targets, and then a whole new tracking system. So it's a complete redo.
I thought we were just replacing the new handhelds.
No,
No,
whole new system.
They're going to revamp the whole thing.
Whole new system redo. So and all the targets and all that stuff is going to be replaced. Spaceship Earth is scheduled for a temporary closure beginning August 25th for 2025. We don't know how long that one will be closed, but that will be closing. And if you are looking to come to the Starlight Parade on opening night at the Magic Kingdom, the park is now at capacity.
It's
and
done.
The other warning for you is there is no park hopping to the Magic Kingdom that date. So if you don't have a park reservation for the Magic Kingdom on that parade day, you will not be able to get there via park hop because it will be closed to park hopping. So my suggestion is make it for the next day. It'll still be the same parade. It's just that it'll be the next day.
But it's not going to be day one.
It won't be day one. It'll be day 2. If you go on day 3 or 4, guess what? It will still be the same parade.
It'll still be day 3. Day 3 or 4.
They're not going to change it.
Yeah.
It'll still be the same parade. Twice nightly, once at 9, once at 11, and the same parade. So you don't have to be first.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
Actually, it's best if you're not, because we will be there, and I will tell you, it will be a giant nightmare. It will be Very
We will be there,
entertaining.
and it's will be, will be, not going to be.
It will
Be.
It will be. It will be, because I've done these things before, opening nights, and it will be a mess. The monorail will be slammed. There'll be lines to get out of the parking lot. It's just gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Just gonna sit there until,
Yeah.
I don't know, forever.
Yeah. We'll just have to go find a bar to drink at until everybody leaves.
Well, unfortunately, we're at Magic Kingdom.
Well, there are places to get alcohol. I mean, you can go to Tony's and drink. You just can't take it out of
True.
the building.
No, you can't.
You know.
But yeah.
So anyway, we do have dinner. Yeah, we do have dinner at the Plaza at night, so we could get alcohol there too. They do have beer and wine. So, that's it. That's all we got. Anything else, Mr. James, you got to talk about?
The only thing I've noticed, and I don't know how much more there is, I was there last week, Tuesday, I think, for a movie, and floors of the Orange Garage were closed again.
Oh, nice.
I have noticed that they're not doing it very long, but floor 3 was closed, and they're getting, looks like, a complete overhaul on the lamps. So they're being relamped to brighter LEDs compared to the old dingy ones. Yeah. If you go there in the later days and you can notice it, you'll really notice it. It's extremely bright now.
Yeah. The one thing I wish they would do
due for an update.
I wish they'd do in both garages, actually, for that matter, is move the security out of the garage so there's more parking. It doesn't belong in the garage. It belongs outside.
I think everybody
the garage.
can agree with that.
There's plenty of space at the both entrances of the Orange Garage and the Lime Garage. Might be a little bit tougher, but they could pull it off if they so choose. I'm just saying, you'd have more parking if you would get rid of it.
What would be the fun in that?
Yeah. I mean, they must be on deck 2 of the, I'm going to call it the east entrance, the one closest to Coke. They must be hogging up at least 25 to 30 spots, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
The other side is not so bad. There's only a half a dozen spots that are taken by the sheriff that likes to sit there and do nothing. But I'm just saying. And I don't even know, like, where is the security for the Grapefruit Garage?
I think it's in Grapefruit or at the bridge just before you go across. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I'm just going to start parking at a resort and taking the bus over because there is no security then.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do that. It's easier. Actually, I'm going to park at the gas station across the street and take an Uber.
Because apparently there's nothing there at the drop-off either, which is wildly entertaining.
Yeah, there's nothing there either. That's stupid. Anyway. All right. Now that I've amused myself for the evening. Anything else?
Yes, you did. I don't think so. I mean, we should see you all back here, right?
Yeah. We'll see you here next Monday. Try not to blow anything up. It is 4th of July. I know.
Yes. Try to be smart about yourselves.
Come back with all of these.
Yes. Nobody wants to hear the story of
Bam Bam.
Well, the Parks Podcast told me we can do this. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No. Yeah. You can blame that on somebody else, but not me.
Yep.
Not my problem.
All right, kids. As we like to say around here, for don't see you online, we'll see you
right here on the Disney Parks Podcast.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc.